From politics to popular culture, over the past few months, Twitter has been at the center of it all.
Πριν από λίγο συγκάλεσα το Υπουργικό Συμβούλιο.
Athens, June 27th. The Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras announcing a shock referendum on the bailout terms set by Europe. It didn't end there. Throughout that day, he tweeted 23 times, each more defiant than the last.
We don't need to ask permission from Mr. Schäuble or Mr. Dijsselbloem to let the voice of the Greek people to be heard.
As the crisis escalated, parallel protests unfolded on the streets and on Twitter. The Greek finance minister even tweeting out his resignation.
Today, there's an expectation of transparency. There's a lot of politics that take place on Twitter, and it can be perilous because some of these negotiations are extremely complex.
And they don't come much more complex than a nuclear deal with Iran. To say key parts of this historic moment played out on Twitter would be an understatement. On the day the deal was reached, @Hassan Rouhani, the Iranian president's Twitter account, sent out 21 tweets. And the White House, faced with the task of selling the deal to a skeptical Congress, well, they went one step further. They set up a brand new account, @TheIranDeal.
Finally using Twitter for what it was designed for, explaining complex international nuclear agreements involving several nations.
Jokes aside, Twitter has become a powerful tool, and no one knows that better than Taylor Swift. On June 21st, the pop star tweeted to Apple, "Love Taylor," to her 61 million followers. It was an open letter saying she would not release her album on Apple's new music service because the company wasn't paying artists during its 3-month free trial. Her protest worked, Apple reversing its policy.
I think that's an amazing example of how influence and authority has really been democratized today. And here we have this performer who stopped one of the most powerful companies in the world in their tracks, really within 24 hours.
User growth at Twitter is slowing, yet the power those users can wield seems to be greater than ever. Claire Sebastian, CNN, New York.